to Islam, but it was funny because I said that I would never convert to Islam. But here we are. Yeah, so I started researching Islam and it made a lot of sense to me, like pretty much right off the bat. I was just like, this is different. So I was talking to my friend about it. She was like, yeah, just, you know, keep listening to like lectures and stuff. I was listening to Mufti Meng, and just at school I was listening to Nasheed, but I wasn't even a Muslim at that point, but I really liked the calming music. And the only thing that was a little bit difficult for me to let go, just because if you've been told 19 years that Jesus is the Son of God, it's like looking at the position of Jesus, peace be upon him, in Islam, it made more sense to me. I was like, yeah, because I could not explain like the Trinity in Christianity. I'm not judging anyone. Me personally, I didn't get it, you know. And then when I saw Jesus's role in Islam, I was like, that makes so much sense. I want to convert. So some people were, like Muslim, like friends and stuff, were actually telling me like, don't you want to wait a little bit? Like, because I'm talking about a week of like the first moment that I read something about Islam until the point I was like, I want to convert, it was like literally 7 days, or not even. So some people were like, don't you want to just give it some thought? It's a big decision. I was like, no, I know. Like I really felt so strongly that this was the truth, and I just wanted to convert. And I'm a really impatient person, which normally is a really bad quality, but in this instance it was a good quality, because I just, you know, once you know, why wait? You know, what do you want to postpone it for? Like, I've known girls that were also really interested in Islam, but they just couldn't take that step to convert. But you know, at the end of the day, nobody knows if we're gonna make it till tomorrow. Anyways, so eventually it was like time, and I just had to repeat the Shahada 3 times. So the first time went well, but the second time, like, my voice was cracking. I started crying already, and then I saw people around me crying, so I was just trying to look at the floor to, like, but I was just a mess at that point. And I later heard that even the men were crying and stuff. It was really emotional. I can't explain it, but the feeling is like it was good. Like, it was a good decision. SubhanAllah. Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy I made that decision. I'm so happy I was impatient. I'm happy I just went through with it, even though people were telling me, you know, wait a little bit, don't be so rushed. This is the best decision I've ever made to this day. I've never once regretted it. I've never once been like doubting, alhamdulillah. So yeah, that was just great. And sometimes when you convert, you know, people are like, did you do it for a guy? Did you do it to get married? But like I said, I converted when I was 19 and I got married when I was 25 and met my husband when I was 25. So I definitely didn't do it for anybody but myself and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's also an advice like I want to give people. If you are thinking about converting, make sure you do it for yourself, because if you're doing it for someone else, it's not valid. You can do it, and like in the outer world it will appear as if you've converted, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows our heart. He knows if it's sincere or not. So just make sure that you're really doing everything for yourself, not because of like any outside pressure or anything like that. So yeah, it's been a journey. Have a nice day. Assalamu alaikum.